Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is, whoa, your singles love reading. I've got to learn to shuffle without putting it on the table. Sorry for the noise. I used to have padding under here, but just really tired of dealing with it. Too many years of dealing with it. Yeah, it's time for something new. All right, Aries, what is you need? What is coming in? Yeah, you're not going to see this coming. Ooh, Nine of Cups. You're about to get your cup filled. But I do think some of you have been dealing with someone who's been hiding behind a mask. They haven't been showing their true self. Yeah, someone in your social circle, online dating. Yeah, but you got a person going to come in. I don't think you're going to see it coming. Yeah, here we go. Someone who was hiding their feelings. They're being a little cautious. Yeah. They were probably a little indecisive, but I feel like this is someone who generally knows what they want. They're going for it, whoever they are. Taking a leap. Yeah. You're not going to see this coming because it could be another Aries. It doesn't have to, but they're the one taking a leap of faith. They're going for it. They're ready to go. This person's not afraid of taking a risk. Look at that. There we go. Yeah. They're manifesting here. You've likely manifested this. If you've been out and about, or maybe you've been checking each other out on online dating, social media, maybe in your community. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Why is this here? Oh yeah, you got a person who's talking to people. They're curious about you. They're being a little careful what they wish for. They just need to take off the mask and show their true self. But this is what this person's going to do. They're going to fill that cup of yours. They're going to take a leap of faith. Who is this King of Wands? Who are they? Possible Leo energy. I see some Gemini energy here as well. Yeah. What you're manifesting. This is someone who feels very drawn to you. They're feeling very confident too. Yeah, see, this person thinks you're their type. Oh, they've been checking you out, talking to people, or just checking you out. Maybe your social media, if it's open. If you're not on social media, they've been probably talking to people, which means this person's around you in some way. Yeah, little Sag energy here for some of you as well. My goodness. Yeah, but this person, they're kind of, say they feel drawn to you. They have checked you out. If you are someone who works someplace in the community, maybe even a server, you may have served to this person. And you may not have even been aware, right? You may not even been aware the way they were looking at you. Something different about you. Maybe something unique. But this person feels like you're their type. Yeah, look at that. They want to come together and collaborate. But you can see there's another energy here. So some of you got a couple people. You may be indecisive about making a decision. It's telling you to look before you leap. Let's have a look at the Fool. Yeah, living in the moment, having a good time. Why not, right? Yeah. Just living your best life. Oh, yeah, the Empress. The Empress always looks before they leap, but the Empress isn't afraid to take a risk. No, it all depends what it is. It's just living in the moment. See, a little playful, youthful, a little flirty. Are you flirting with someone? Did you take a risk and flirt? Or is it the other person? But look at that. You got something in common with this person. They want to, I can tell you this person's looking at you. Oh, yeah. They want to get together. They want to collaborate. They want to talk. It's all about things you have in common. Yeah, I wouldn't believe there's even people talking. Someone talking about you, or they're trying to find things out about you. Yeah, they're seeing. Look at that. This is what they're seeing. The Queen of Pentacles. So it's this person, what they're trying to do is, I feel they're trying to figure out if you're interested in them or not. And the things that you have in common. See, there's someone who maybe felt that you don't have a lot in common. This is a person who can act a little bit aloof. Just a little bit. But you know what I feel? I feel some of you aren't even aware this person's checking you out, because this is the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's focused on their money, their home, just, or focused on, you know, just tending to yourself, minding your own business, doing your own thing. That's why I feel like you're not going to see it coming. I don't think you're aware that this person's been talking about you, yeah, or they've checked you out, but they're going to come in. So you are going to become aware. You're going to become very much aware of this person. Tell me about this. You may have manifested this by just kind of acting like you're not interested. The Empress will do that, because then this person becomes even more and more curious. Tell me about the Magician. Yeah, Hierophant. See how you're conducting yourself. Yeah, I feel like this person's trying to learn something. So you can see they're trying to learn something, and this is what they're learning. You're very capable. You have a lot of skills. Yeah, you've accomplished something here. Things that you're accomplishing. You've got some skills here. So this person's, I'm going to tell you right now, they're coming up with an idea. They are going to be the one to take that leap of faith. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, you know, they find you. I mean, this is somebody very interesting, but it's what they're learning. See, somebody here, they could be talking to friends who are like family. It's all about loyalty and faith. Yeah, it's also about commitment. They're looking to make sure that you're not in a relationship, for starters. But this is a person coming in. They want to start something. I don't think you're going to see this coming. You will become aware of it. But it's about what they're manifesting. See, they're preparing. See, this is someone preparing themselves. See, and this is yourself preparing. You're just focused on you doing your thing, like your house, your home, your money. You know, you're just sort of tending to self, minding your own business. Yeah, this is what they see. This is marriage material. This person's stable, grounded. It's a person who's often very private, but if they are checking you out on your social media, if you are open, this is what they're seeing, the way you conduct yourself. Someone who's often kind of gracious, but they see you as someone who has a lot of skills. And I think this person has a lot of skills too. They're a very capable person. They're very handy. So what is it they're coming up with an idea. I can see it. Yeah, they're going to try something different here. See, you're different than the usual type, but they like what they see. Yeah, they want to connect. They want to talk to you. Some of you have already made a connection. Now it's like the next step, but this is all about the two of you. See, they kind of hold back just a little bit, right? This is someone who, and it could be yourself. Maybe you looked at this person and kind of looked away. Sometimes you just look around a room. Like sometimes people just look around. So I don't know. That's why I kind of feel like I don't really feel like you are aware that this person's been checking you out, talking to people that maybe you know, friends of friends. But they have learned something. Yeah, they've learned something. Yeah, they see that you have a lot of skills. This person is loyal. They speak truth. They are loyal. They have integrity. Yeah, they have faith in themselves to make the right choice. This person's sort of strategizing. Oh yeah, they communicate very clearly. They just say it like it is. Very strong Leo energy for some of you. It's the strongest, but I do see Sag. I do see some Gemini energy. Libra, Aquarius. The strongest is the Gemini energy here. Sag, Leo, another Aries. Maybe Scorpio for some of you. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, see, this is about coming together, getting together. Some of you have a choice. It's making choices, because I do see opportunities for sure. I think this person sees you as someone who's content the way things are. if you are acting aloof, or you just look at this person and look away, you know, that you're content. Maybe it's the signs and the signals. Maybe this is, because I feel this person's kind of waiting for a sign, like they're waiting for a sign or a signal from you, like the okay to approach you. You could be coming across as a little unapproachable to someone here too. But what's so interesting, it is about coming together, going down this path. Whoever this person is, they come in right. See, they're somebody who will commit. They'll reach out, they'll plan, prepare ahead, and reach out ahead of time. And they'll commit and follow through. So some of you have had someone who hasn't followed through. So this person could be learning this too, because I feel like they're talking to people, friend of a friend, and they're learning something. You can see, they see clearly, but it's making them happy. So there it is. You have someone who wants to come in. They're gonna, some of you got a person who didn't follow through, or it's a situation that didn't go anywhere. But this will, because this person is somebody who plans, prepares ahead. See, they schedule something ahead. So you are someone too. I feel some of you are like that. You may not be as spontaneous, right? Or you're just coming across that way. And if you are that, if you are an Aries King of Wands, this could be your person where you feel like they're not your type. There's something different about this person. But I gotta tell you, this is just how someone's conducting themselves at this time. There's someone who's cautious. They play it safe. It's a person who has learned to look before they leap. So this person has to be the one to approach. One of these, there's several. One of these hasn't gone anywhere. You got this new coming in. Yeah. They're very, very curious, but they're waiting for a sign or a signal, right? Yeah, should I or shouldn't I? And if you are comparing one to the other and you've got two, one of these doesn't even compare. These two people are different. They're similar in some ways, I can see, but there's just no comparison. One of them's happy, they're intelligent, they speak truth. When this person reaches out, they communicate clearly. You know, do you have any plans you want to get together? And they make a commitment and stick to it. Because I feel like you have a person here who didn't follow through. It didn't go anywhere. But you got new. Yeah, you got choices in love here. Look at that. Strong Gemini. Feel like you're just minding your own business. This is just going to come in out of the blue. Yeah, see, it's two people coming together, getting acquainted. See, it's an energy of someone who wants to get close to you. Now, if you are someone who's being social, and you're just focusing on the people that are around you in your social circle, when you're out and you're talking to people, you may not be aware of this person. I really feel like some of you are absolutely unaware. You're not paying attention to what's going on. And now you got this person coming in. They want to, see, this is the person who with the lovers, they want to get to know you on another level. They want to get close to you. They want to learn about you. So this is somebody new. Getting acquainted. And then there's somebody else here I feel like you got acquainted to, but it didn't go anywhere. So, because there is two, and if you have to make a decision, yeah, the person who comes in, who's not afraid of, you know, this is a fresh new start, an offer, an invitation. This person's cup overflows with emotion. See, they'll never let you know how they feel right away. They hide behind the mask at first. But they are someone who could be a little harder on the outside, softer on the inside kind of energy. But I feel like this person's kind of looking at you like you're probably not even their type, but yet they feel very drawn to you. Yeah, very drawn. Yeah, this is beautiful new energy. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Choosing the one. Yeah, see, it's about making a choice, choosing the right person. There is desire. See, someone's manifesting what they desire. They feel drawn to you. They find you very attractive. But some of you, I'm going to be honest, because I do see, often when I see the Empress, this is someone who kind of acts a very grounded, sensible person, but they also act a little coy, and that's what I feel. And it's only making this person desire you more because you've got their curiosity. So I do see, yep, someone who acts like they're not interested, but they are. But this is often because this is someone who's put themselves out there. They were open and available. It's a person who comes in and then it doesn't go anywhere. They don't follow through. This is someone who's not interested in people who don't follow through on commitments. But this person's waiting for a sign. They've been waiting for a sign and a signal to make that move. That may be what they took as a sign too, if you just look at them in a certain way. It's a really interesting read. We're dealing with some very unique people here. Yeah, it's all about financial stability. See, it's all about connecting. This is a place. See, it's about crossing paths, being someplace at the right time. Yeah, is this the right time to connect? Is this person single? Are they with somebody else? Like, that's why I feel they're waiting for that sign and signal. And it could be too where they decide to take matters into their own hands and just talk to people. Yeah, they want to build. This is someone who wants to build here. See, they need to put in effort. And that's what I feel they're getting too. See, this is how they have to come in. Someone who's a little more traditional, following the rules. Yeah, following the rules. They need to put in some effort. They have to be the one to start it. This person's wise. They kind of know what's expected. They have experience. But this, I feel, is the person. But I feel like this is just the energy of this person. Now, some of you are dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Others of you, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio. And there is a little earth energy here. Yeah, not a whole lot. A little bit of earth. Just let me see. See, people often present, yeah, I do see some Taurus energy. Yeah, and a little Capricorn. So there is that energy. So you're actually very much the same as this person. You're actually each other's type. So there is going to be that awareness at some point. I like this because they're coming in right, laying the foundation. See, they're committing to a date. They make a commitment and they stick to it because they want to build, where you have another person who didn't follow through because they're not really interested in any kind of commitment. It's someone who's still interested in other people. They're still checking out other people. Yeah, it's a person who more than likely lacks the confidence of it going anywhere. The other person, I feel this could go somewhere, but it's all about you being open to new. See, this is someone who sees this. That's why I feel like they see that you're open to new, and it makes them very curious. And they see this beautiful Empress energy, but they see a person who has skills, a person who's capable. So they see this as somebody who's a partner, a strong partner, and they want a strong partner. This is somebody who needs a partner who will stand up to them here and there too. Like, this person knows what's good for them. They know what they need. Yeah. Interesting energy. But there you go, Aries. Hope this works out. You can take it or leave it, but I'm going to tell you, they are a little bit, they do communicate clearly. They will be the one to start it. Now, they do like to talk. But what I like is they say it like it is. They communicate, okay? Where you have another person who wasn't clear. They didn't communicate clearly about going on a date or spending time together. And it didn't go anywhere because they never committed to a specific time or place where this person will do that. Bye for now.